I want to make with this. Shannon Sharpe. We all know who Shannon Sharpe is. He is a Hall of Famer, ex-NFL player, a beast. You know, I know you young niggas might not know, in which I wasn't able to watch him play, but I done did the research on him. I've been watching Shannon Sharpe on Undisputed for years. I used to watch First Take with Skip and Stephen A. Smith. And then when Skip left First Take, I don't know, man. It just seemed like him and Stephen A. Smith was a good duo. But when he went to Undisputed, him and Shannon Sharpe became like the must-watch media talk when it comes to football. And, you know, so I used to be into all that sports stuff. So when Stephen A. Smith and lost Skip Bayless, I feel like Stephen A. Smith was still doing his shit. But it was just something about that Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless. It was funny. It was crazy. And so I went over. I left First Take and went to Undisputed. You know, so I've been watching Shannon Sharpe for a long time. This is a big guy, man. This is a strong black man. Please listen to my point before you just think I'm being racist or stuff like that. I'm making a great point. This is a strong black man right here who voiced his opinion about a lot of sports stuff. Y'all hear him. When it comes to talking about black athletes, these players' voices are powerful. They talk with them nuts. Y'all know them. Hey, yo, appreciate that love. Yo, y'all know what I mean when I say that, right? They talk with that, hold on, let me make sure. Okay, that was loud as fuck. Yo, appreciate that love, though. They talk with them cojones. So I'm finna show you, look at, they got me again. They got me again, hold on. They got me again. Okay, so YouTube still with me. Okay, I'm back on Twitch. Once again, when you saying stuff like this, you're gonna get, my shit gonna go in and out. It's gonna go in and out. So just bear, it's gonna come back. This is what they do when you start talking about real issues. For my people on Twitch, y'all used to it. For the people watching me on YouTube, you might not know about this, but they do it. It's true. It's not a conspiracy. So as we see, Shannon Sharpe, a strong black man. We see how they talk about the Kyrie Irvings. We see how they talk about the not just the Kyrie Irving. I don't want to just make it seem like it's about Kyrie Irving. They do it to all these sport players. They talk about these guys with their cojones. But watch, I want y'all to hear how, and I hate I don't have it. I can go get it, but I don't want to waste no more of y'all time. I know we got a lot of stuff to talk about. But if y'all remember, was it 2 weeks ago or last week? Shannon Sharpe felt betrayed by Skip Bayless over the Tom Brady situation. Y'all remember that? I know y'all do. Do y'all remember how Shannon Sharpe pulled? It was last week. Appreciate that. Y'all remember how Skip Bayless did Shannon Sharpe, his boy, over Tom Brady? And Shannon Sharpe felt so betrayed. I could go get the video for y'all just to show y'all. But if y'all ain't seen it, please go check it out. And you will see what I mean about somehow when it comes to them talking about us, brothers, they got the nuts and they strong. Their words come out powerful. Man, that mother, you know, they don't say no curse word, but y'all know what I'm saying. Their words are very powerful. They speak as if they nuts done drop. But when Shannon Sharpe when Skip Bayless disrespected the Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe over his opinion on Tom Brady, Skip Bayless didn't like that. And he said some things that basically hurt Shannon Sharpe feeling. And we all seen it. Shannon Sharpe was hurt. Shannon Sharpe was so frustrated. He even wanted to go back at Skip Bayless, but you know what he did? He didn't even say it because Shannon Sharpe was about to go back at him. And I know I should have had it pulled up for y'all. Shannon Sharpe was about to go back at Skip. He was about to say something about, well, you didn't even play for it. If y'all remember, he was about to say it, then he pulled it back. He was like, well, I ain't gonna say that. So it was like, it was crazy how Skip Bayless can hurt your feelings, but when it comes to you hurting Skip Bayless' feelings, he wanted to protect Skip feelings. But they ain't try to protect none of these people's feelings when Kyrie Irving said he don't want to take the vaccination. And we're going to get on that today. But I want to mind y'all, my screen might cut out when we go to that. Shannon Sharpe keep pulling back. I want y'all to hear. This is what I see when I see strong black men like Shannon Sharpe pulling back. I want to ask y'all, when you see black men in the media getting crucified by their actions, aka every black man that have made a mistake in his career, and these analysts get to digging in on them, the Stephen A. Smith, the Shannon Sharpe, the Skip Bayless, all these people. What's good? Be honest with me, y'all. I know this might be a little touchy right here, this subject, because I know we don't like to talk about this right here. But I want y'all to be honest. When you see black people get crucified in the media by their action, and it's the opposite for a white man, for white men, what do you think about the psychological, what you think happens psychologically to the black man? If we being honest, as a black man, right, when I see the media attack, or not attack, let's just say they get on people like Floyd Mayweather for when he apparently assaulted the young lady, but they had no proof. They got on his ass. They got on Kyrie Irving ass. They got on Kevin Hart for making a gay comment years ago. They got on Kanye West. Any black person that make a mistake in the media, they on his ass. But when we see, as a black person, when I see the media give the white players a pass, I want y'all to be honest. Does that not affect you in some type of way psychologically? That's what nobody talks about. And we supposed to say there is no such thing as white supremacy? Once again, for my non-black people sit here, y'all know I preach unity. Y'all know I'm not a person that spew out hatred towards another race. Y'all know I don't get down like that. I have been on platforms many times saying I don't think we can get anywhere by ourselves. I think we all have to work together. But I'm asking you a real question. When we, as black men, see the media crucifying other black men, but when a white person do it, or a non-black person, let me say that, a non-black man do something, or a black woman, somehow the media give them a pass. And we're going to talk about that tonight. But I'm asking y'all, for my non-black peoples, I want you to think about it. What does that do to me as a black person? My boy say it affects me because the type of mentality spilled into other areas, from sport to workplace and to some household. Thank you, dog. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. Non-black people, I want you to understand how racism is projected when we see non-black people getting a pass for something that a black person would do. Y'all would ruin his career. Javante Davis almost got canceled. We will be talking about the Khan situation tonight as well. Castanet, a young boy. Hold on. I should be talking about this right now because we got this tonight, but I got to speak on it. Let me see. They ain't counting me yet. Okay, we still live. Okay. Dana White got a pass on being canceled because everybody's saying Dana White is the owner. Dana White is the boss. But Dana White handed out many citations and violations to his UFC fighters. But somehow, I know I shouldn't be talking about this because we're going to do it tonight, but This young boy at Continent, it's nothing to take light. We're not doing it like that. I want my ladies to understand that. We're not saying that it's not a serious situation. What's good, big dog? But Continent was not the one who did it. But yet, the world right now stand counsel this young kid. Now, I'm not a fan. I don't watch him. But I know enough to know that the story goes that we'll cover this again tonight, but I'm just giving you, I got the videos and all that. But the story goes that Continent told this young girl who was drinking that she can stay at his place and she'll be safe. Blessing. Continent had no idea that a creep, a man that should be put in jail if he found guilty, and if he really did what she said he did, he should go to jail. Continent had no idea that at this party, and I understand some of y'all gonna say, well, he told her she'll be safe. Well, we tell our kids they'll be safe when they go to school, but we have no idea a school shooter gonna go to the building and eliminate some of our kids. We send our kids to school don't thinking they'll be harmed. We go to church don't think we'll be harmed. So what I'm saying is, y'all really trying to cancel Continent, if I'm saying his name right, but y'all don't say nothing about Dana White. What does that say to black people? You think we supposed to live in this world and believe there is no such thing as white power? I'm supposed to believe there is no such thing as white power to see every black person that have committed a crime is televised, especially if you're a celebrity. And once again, y'all know I don't fight for celebrity. I'm fighting to show y'all a bigger picture. If they can do it to celebrity when it comes to stuff like this, what you think they'll do to little us? This right here is crazy to me. Brad Farr, somehow, he got talked about a little bit. Chad, once again, the stuff I'm talking about right here, we will be going over this tonight. I have the videos to go with it. So, but I'm just warming up. And it bothered me, man. It's bothered me that a grown beast, what does this do to our little black boys? Our grown beast allow this little white boy, this little white frail man to hurt his feelings and disrespect him. But guess what? When it comes to him standing tall back to the white man, he shed down like a little fish. Well, just move on. Skill, I'm trying to tell you, Skill. What does that say psychologically to us? That's what I'm trying to point out right here. How does this grown beast of a football player, Hall of Famer, allow this man, because he Caucasian? I'm not saying, once again, I'm not speaking hatred. I'm not speaking that we go out and attack our brothers and sisters that are not black. That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking, what does this do to the mental of a black person to see this? To see the media crucify black people, but give every white nigga a pass. What does that do to our kids when they see this? But let's get started with this.
Why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture or innuendo, but I will say this. In watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So they struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down.
Ooh. Interrupt this nigga doing his monologue. Skip said, he said, hopefully. But see, If Shannon Sharpe, and see, this is what I love about you can have videos to tie to what you're saying. Because even before I seen the videos, I already had this thought. Skill Bayless just went in on this man about Tom Brady. So you telling me if that was Tom Brady laying down and they had to resuscitate him, revive him, because his life was coming to an end. And we come out and say, man, that's just Tom Brady. Let's get that motherfucker off the field. Skip would have got on his ass. But see, when it comes to white people, we so afraid of them. And once again, for my non-black people, please do not come in here and think that I'm preaching hatred. Please don't think I'm coming in here and I'm preaching hatred. Please. Y'all know I'm not like that. I don't preach hatred and race war, but I'm pointing something out that is severe to the black community and to, boy, I'm so happy I don't have a son. So when I see shit like this, man, if I had a son, bruh, how do I get him to be strong and be able to stand up to any man? Man, I'm so happy I don't have a son. And I say that, and I'm not trying to disrespect y'all that do have to raise a son, but you got to raise a man. And when he get to see stuff like this, a small nigga go down into he'll cover his head just so he don't hurt this white man feeling. But goddamn, when a black nigga fuck up, they'll tap through him. They'll run through that nigga. Oh, he should be canceled. Oh, he should go to domestic violence. So nobody ain't said Dana White. Dana White is able to laugh. We're going to talk about it tonight. Dana White was able to laugh about the fact that he slapped his wife down. How many if Floyd Mayweather would have laughed about, even though the charge was dropped, if Ray Rice would have laughed about hitting his wife, man, they would have had that motherfucker all up. Bro, you telling me Dana White was able to laugh and say we had too much to drink? Man, it was a lot to drink. Do y'all see the difference? This is what I mean about the world treats us different. And this is why I tell y'all, no disrespect to my black boys in here, to my black ladies in here. You have to play for keeps in this world because they not going to view you the same. And we have our strong black men like Shannon Sharpe. Look at this motherfucker. Look at that goddamn suit on that nigga. And somehow his voice is not as powerful when he talked to this little motherfucker, Skip Bayless. What happened to that strong voice when you criticize these black athletes? What happened to them nuts that you supposedly have? Them nuts don't exist when it comes to talking back to this dude. Listen to how he asking. But they demand that Kyrie remove his tweet. They demand it. They call Kyrie Irving a fucking idiot on TV. They call Kyrie Irving an idiot on national television. And demand he should be ashamed. He making the whole NBA look bad. But goddamn, why you can't say nothing back to this man? Bless him. So listen to this. He asked him. And guess what? Dude said, I ain't going to take it down. Let's play that back.
Life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field.
His own brother. So he was really affected because his brother was paralyzed on the field. So he got some feelings. He got some heart there to see that this player almost died. Now, for my conspiracy theories people in here, y'all know I'm with y'all. But y'all got to remember, I'm a reality type of person too. So I talk on two ends. I talk on reality so I can talk to the common person, and then I can talk on the conspiracy side. So for my conspiracy people, we're going to get to that. Just not today. Right now, we talking about reality. Y'all, for my conspiracy people, you know what I'm talking about. All right. But, so he got some connection. He just seen his brother almost pass away. So it really touched him. Not pass away, I'm sorry about that. His brother was paralyzed, so it really affected him. And to know that his partner across the table from him where he worked every day had no care in the world. The game should have just kept playing. I mean, it looked kind of irrelevant to me. It looked kind of irrelevant. That's what his counterpart said. The man he stood across the table from every day said that. So apparently, it touched him really bad. But let's listen.
Temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me.
Hold on. Wait a minute. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is critical to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Nothing is more important than a young man's health. He said that was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matter again. Everything else is irrelevant. I prayed for him and will continue. That goddamn Skip. What Skip said? Skip said, y'all know how Skip do it. Hold on, let's look at that one more time.
Down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out.
Time out. That goddamn Skip is a bad motherfucker. That goddamn Skip is a bad nigga. Look at the face on him. That shit hurt, boy. That shit hurt, dog. To know your mans across the table from you can act like... Man, that goddamn Skip said, time out. I'm not gonna take it down. Fuck is you saying, nigga? Skip said, I stand on what I said.
I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Last week, Skip disrespected his partner in crime over Tom Brady haven't apologized yet. Skip haven't apologized by the young man. He haven't apologized about the tweet. So hold on. Once again, does this seem strange that I tweeted this? Because it seemed like to me the only people that have to apologize for things that they do are black people. It seemed like to me the only people that get punished for mistakes that they make are black people. It seemed like to me if you got the complexion for the message, God damn it, all you gotta do is stand on that shit. And ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. It seemed like you could just say, oh, I had too much to drink. But if you black, you don't get those type of luxury. Chad Willer, who we will talk about tonight, said he plead not guilty in beating up his wife. Can anybody make sense of that? We're gonna talk about it tonight. I just want to throw that in there right quick. A white man, NFL player, 6'5", beat up his wife so bad. She didn't do like the girl that tried to set up Javante Davis and not give her address. That girl was trying to do everything she can. Get y'all ass over here. This nigga is killing me. But somehow, Chad Willer is still in the NFL, huh? Chad Willer pled not guilty. How the fuck do a nigga like that get the... How do he even have an option to plead like not guilty? Like it's somebody else in the house that jumped on the damn woman. Man. God damn. Okay, let's continue. That nigga pleaded not guilty like it's somebody else that came out of nowhere and jumped on his wife. You the only one in the goddamn house, nigga. Who else jumped on him? I plead not guilty. Well, what the fuck? Can you do that? Can you plead not guilty and nobody else in this motherfucker? All right, but let's continue.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this strong black man right here. This is what I'm asking y'all. Man, are we really means? Or do we bow down to certain people? This strong black man got interrupted. He got disrespected last week over Tom Brady, all because he gave his opinion on Tom Brady. this man, he thought it was his friend. He worked with him every day, showed him no respect. You are so what? You a Hall of Famer. He's Tom Brady. Hurt his feeling, y'all. Y'all seen him last week. He was sad. You can't Skip. Why you talk about me like that? So it's like this strong black man. He don't even want to talk no more. Man, it made me feel like damn. So it's best I shut my mouth when I'm talking to somebody that's non-black. That's the sense I get. I get the sense of when I'm talking to non-black people, I need to be very careful what I say because there might be some consequences behind this shit.
Time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back. Skip,
well, I thought,
Skip, just let
I didn't know you were going to bring up
No,
this.
I was just going to say, Skip.
Whoa! Boy, look at how the tone, where's them nuts? Where's them same pair of nuts when they talking about other players? Shannon Sharpe is not a weak man. But because, he got to keep his job. So it's a fine line he must walk when on this Fox Network. And when Skip ain't having that shit. Nah, nigga, don't you come over here and try to ambush me and talking about you mean delete my tweet. I ain't delete shit. Skip standing on it. I'm just asking. Hey, guess what? And you know why Skip interrupt him? See, that's strategic. See, if I interrupt you and cut off your train of thought, dog, what you think that gonna do to you? That gonna make you frustrated. It gonna make you, no, you wanna lash out and get mad, but Shannon Sharpe did the thing, so he didn't lash out what he did. Just go ahead, Skip. Just go ahead.
I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where DeMar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him.
Look how soft he talking to that man, which is, it's good that he talking soft because when you talking to another man, you shouldn't be doing all that, because there's lines and rules that nigga can knock your motherfucking ass out. You know what I'm saying? So there's rules you must follow when man talking to man. See, women, for my ladies in here, what's going on right now is the equivalent of a lady, Skip Bayless, talking to a man. So the woman, Skip Bayless, can say what she want to say, and the man be like, man, listen, man, you better go with that bullshit, nigga. I call the police on you. Yell at me again. Man, they be tripping, bro. Y'all ever had a woman say that? Yell at me again, I'll call the police on you. That shit scary. Well, you be like, man, this motherfucker, she cheating now. She playing a dirty card now. Yell at me again. So all of a sudden now, he talking like, woo, he got a nice tone when he talking to this man. But boy, when he talking about these other athletes, that goddamn Shannon Sharpe, you can hear it in his nuts. You can hear the words. But all of a sudden now, y'all, look how soft his voice is.
And not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody.
Damn. Yo, the entire world is upset with Skip Bayless. And he's under the impression that this nigga wasn't going to bring it up. Look how much white privilege he got in his mind. You don't even supposed to bring this up, nigga. Fuck is the nerve of you, nigga. What is you bringing this up for? This is not your business. You out there, you can say what you want to say, but I was under the impression you wasn't gonna. The nerve of this nigga. He thought that this man could not come and talk about it, and they supposed to have a TV show together. The entire world is upset at Skip Bayless, and at this moment in time, his mind said, I was under the impression you wasn't even gonna bring this up. What the fuck? God damn. What I tell you? That's what it looked like to be white in America. And to all my non-black homies, I fuck with you heavy. But you can never get me to not think that and see what I see. I got a lot of non-black homies I fuck with heavy, but I always know the truth. I never look at a nigga and think that I'm safe because I'm with my non-black homie. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? I ain't never safe. And I ain't sitting here and asking for a sympathy. No, I'm pointing something out to my black brothers and sisters that haven't caught on yet. You live in a world where non-black people have more rights than you. And you keep believing that because you voted for this president or that president, at the end of the day, it don't matter what president in the office. They treat you like this. Not all of them. Not all of them. There are some good non-black people out here, but there are some ones out here that use their power. Yeah, it's the same thing we got a Karen out here. We have a Karen out here for a reason. They use their power. This nigga was under the assumption that you wasn't even going to bring this up. Now, mind you, Bayless, on the day that Shannon Sharpe did not come the day after this. Now, y'all know we're a little behind. Shannon Sharpe did not come the next day. Now, as y'all heard in the beginning, he said he not going to entertain while we speculate that he did not come. A lot of people felt like Shannon Sharpe didn't show up because he was really mad at Skip Bayless, but he didn't address it. Now, Skip said on the day that he did not come, Skip said that his owner messaged him and told him he need to clear that up. Did anybody see that? Because I want to make sure you seen that before I let you hear what happened. Skip said the owner messaged him and told him you might want to clear that up. So that's when he came back with the other tweets. Okay, y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Now watch this. Listen to what he's saying right now. This is show you. Nigga, yeah, my owner got on me. My white boss got on me. But nigga, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, dog? Who the fuck are you? Yeah, my owner hit me up. But I was under the impression you wasn't going to bring this shit up. Nigga, who the fuck are you? That's what we are seeing right here. Okay, you didn't see it? Well, I basically told you. Skip said, the owner messaged him and told him that he might need to clear that up because a lot of people they are upset with his tweet. So that's when he came back with the other tweets to talk about the health. But this was his tweet. See, this was his tweet before the owner messaged him. So it was that. Then the owner messaged him, and then that's when he came back with the other tweets. Okay? So listen to what he's saying now, though.
You're not getting to your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay? I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up.
Hey, I was on there.
Because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation, so clearly...
No, they did not have... Nobody...
Let's go, Jen.
Are y'all understanding what just happened? Did y'all just hear what happened? I just told you I can go get the video if you need me to prove it to you. I'm sure you don't think I'll just get on here and start lying on this, man. I can go get the video, though. But Skip said his boss messaged him and asked him to clear it up. And you heard Shannon Sharpe just said it as well. Because Skip said it yesterday. Or the day, not yesterday, but the day before this one. Skip said his owner, the owner of Fox, hit him up and asked him to clarify that tweet because a lot of people was upset. All of a sudden now Skip saying,
the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanation, so clearly...
No, they did not have... Nobody...
Let's go, Jen.
Woo-wee. Boy, god damn. The nerve of you black nigga. Fuck is you addressing me about something for? The nerve of you. Who the fuck you think you are? Yeah, the owner messaged me, but who are you to be coming over here? I was under the impression you wasn't even going to bring this up. So one of the biggest fucking story at this time that's going on in the world, he was under the impression that Shannon Sharpe wasn't going to talk about it. A former NFL player, a Hall of Famee, he was under the impression that I was under the impression you wasn't even gonna bring this up. What? Nigga, that's what you call power, dog.
Thoughts and prayers.
Damn. See, look at that. I was and left it alone.
Interrupting.
Okay? I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanations, so clearly...
No, they did not have... Nobody...
Let's go, Jen.
Shit.
Thoughts and prayers remain with.
That's that white power. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. To me, I know what I see. I know when I see a nigga using his power. I know when I see a nigga who never had to apologize. I stand on what I said and let's move on. And guess what? They moved on. And so as a black person to see, when I see this type of stuff, it's just be like, okay, I get the message. At work, never challenge someone even though they wrong about something. Shut your motherfucking mouth and keep working, nigga.
Damar Hamlin.
That's where the focus should have been, and not on the football game.
Shit crazy. But we're going to look at some of the other people's opinion on this. As y'all see, Boosie, you know what I'm saying? He had his opinion. Skip Bayless, you a bitch. He said, you a racist bitch. He said, if that was Tom Brady, you would not have said that. And everybody thinking the same thing. Let's be honest. Everybody thinking the same thing. If that was Tom Brady, Skip Bayless not going for that. Skip Bayless not going for you talking about keep the game going. But this is how it goes, man. This is how it goes.
He gotta say it. We ain't talking about an athlete that went into journalism. We talking about somebody that's been in journalism their whole life. He never was an athlete. Not once was he an athlete. So journalism is his thing, just like basketball is my thing. He knows what he's saying and when he's saying it. He not getting no pass for this. But now everybody on his ass, now you want to come with a lame-ass apology. And don't come on TV and say, we can't be insensitive to this situation. You wrote that tweet. Nobody else. Y'all stop.
Hey, but do y'all notice something? Y'all see the difference between how we have to apologize and we have to, y'all see, like when we get in trouble, man, we have to go to class. We have to pay a certain amount of money. But they don't got to apologize or none of that. They can just simply say, I stand on my shit and let's move on. But when a black athlete fuck up, boy, they have a list of shit to do. That's some strange shit right there. Now, here's the icing on the cake right here, y'all. Stephen A. Smith. Come on, y'all. Y'all done heard, you got to go on the world tour. Y'all done heard Stephen A. Smith go in on the best of them. Let's listen to what Stephen A. Smith got to say about this situation.
And so I think on a day like today, a morning like today, when we sit there and we see Ryan Clark having to fight back tears and we see the passion from the both of you and we see Dominique Foxworth articulating and elocuting the positions of athletes, professional athletes in a way that very, very few can. The fact of the matter is I just want to take a moment to remind y'all that people sometimes are misinformed. Quickly learn. We care about football right now. We care about man and the
hold on, let me get to
has said about Damar
humanity. This is about the life of a young man and hoping and praying that he recovers and comes back healthy. We don't care about football right now. We care about him. My heart goes out to his mother because as parents, you quickly learn that real quick, no matter what love you thought you had for another human being, there's nothing compared to the love that you have for a child. Parents understand that. Everybody understands that. And so to imagine his mother having to run down and to jump into that ambulance, wondering whether or not her son was going to make it. Because remember, we're watching on television and we're reacting to what we see the players acting like. We see Stephon Diggs crying. We see other players crying. We see the doctors coming out. We hear about the defibrillator being used, shocking him back because essentially, ladies and gentlemen, had they not been there, he would be gone.
Facts.
That's the reality of the situation. That's how serious what transpired last night still is. So we pray for him and we wish him nothing but the best, and we're hoping and praying that he has a full recovery. To get
and just to give an update, if you haven't heard, they say he woke now. You know, he's doing better than he was. He's not in the same state that he was as in critical condition. I think he's still being monitored though, but I think he's not in critical condition as he was. But like I said, now I understand there's two different sides to this. Once again, for my conspiracy guys, but we not on that right now. We'll be on that in a different time. Right now, we just on reality. Like I said, I live in reality. That's how I first started to notice things before I got into the conspiracy stuff. So I separate the two. So for the reality people right now, he's doing better. He did make a tweet, not a tweet, but he asked the doctor about like who won the game, you know, and they told him like he won the game of life, so he was still here. So apparently he responding and you know doing things. So I don't know if he out of the danger areas, but I know he doing better than he was.
To extend beyond that, because I've watched the coverage all morning. I've watched Get Up with Greeny and the crew doing a fabulous job. Both of you on there doing a fabulous job.
All right,
Dominique Fox.
He's going to speak on Skip in a second.
Word said resonated with me profoundly. What RC Ryan Clark said last night with Scott Van Pelt resonated very, very profoundly, because they're speaking about the humanity of football players and how far more often than not that is not paid attention to. Let me speak on behalf of most decent, God-fearing American citizens. Football players, I want to say this to the athletes in the National Football League. Part of the reason that happens is because you're so phenomenal. You're so great at what you do. You're so far above what the average person could ever imagine being able to put themselves through, to endure, that sometimes your greatness, your Iron Man tendencies, the duress, the stress, the friction, and everything else that comes with it that you put yourself through, we could never imagine not putting ourselves through. We know there's no way on earth that we would ever subject ourselves to that, because we're not capable of doing it. So as a professional athlete, when you're capable of doing it, it's hard to imagine ever seeing you in a position that we see Hamlin in right now. We can't imagine it. We look at these athletes and we marvel at the greatness, not of just of your skill set, your conditioning, the manner in which you take care of your body. You look at guys run routes. You look at guys run up and down the field and you're like, hell, I can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't even getting into the hits. You ain't even getting into the violence. Just the athleticism, the conditioning, the shape that you've got to be in and do all the things that you can do. Sometimes that lends itself towards folks taking for granted your greatness. So in Dominique Foxworth's case, he's absolutely right. There are some people that need to care more, that need to heighten their level of sensitivity, that need to recognize the fact that, excuse me, there's more to this than that. You got a collective bargaining situation going on when guys are negotiating and fighting for health care. It shouldn't be a fight. You look at what's going on the field. You look at what athletes subject themselves to every single week, and you're like, what's the fight about? Excuse me, they're putting their lives on the line. And last night we witnessed it in real time. So we take all of that into consideration. And Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, who you all have heard of, who's my buddy, he always talks to me about the difference between fast mortality and slow mortality. Fast mortality is last night. Slow mortality, CTE, and various other situations that come about.
It's the realest thing he said up until he get the Skip. And Steve, I agree with everything you just said. He talking real shit right now. But watch when he get to the Skip situation. Watch when he address Skip Bayless. This is what I mean. They never hold the same energy, dog.
And how you, as a professional athlete, have to deal with it. We all have to deal with it, but you're confronted by it in a far more volatile way than everybody else. And so I think on a day like
I got some more of him coming tonight when we talk about the Dana White. Watch what he say about the Dana White situation. Like, and then I put him, and I show you a video of him talking about the Floyd Mayweather situation, or him talking about the Ray Rice. But when he got the Dana White, I'm going to show it to you tonight. This is what I mean by these people will go hard on other people that look like them. But when it comes to goddamn them white players, and I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. When it comes to them white players, boy, they nuts just go away. They feel bad for them. Oh, man, it was alcohol involved. Oh, he didn't have to do that. I don't hear nothing about they need to go to therapy. I don't hear nothing about no counseling. They don't hear nothing about they need to get fired. But when they talking about these athletes, these black athletes, oh, they got to fucking be the worst of the worst. But we're going to hear him, though. He's going to come.
today, a morning like today, when we sit there and we see Ryan Clark having to fight back tears, and we see the passion from the both of you, and we see Dominique Foxworth articulating and elocuting the positions of athletes, professional athletes, in a way that very, very few can. The fact of the matter is, I just want to take a moment to remind y'all that people sometimes are misinformed, they misconstrue certain things, but it ain't because, it's not always because of insensitivity. It's not always because they don't care. It's because they marvel at the greatness of you. And sometimes...
So he's saying Skip Bayless was insensitive because he was just amazed at how great the athletes are, that they play through injuries and shit like that. Another video, I don't have it here today. Skip said, I done seen players break their legs, the game continued. I done seen players get a concussion, the game continue. We see that. Concussions, injuries, okay, that we know the game keep playing. But a motherfucking nigga heart stop beating? You telling me a nigga almost died and you saying you want the game to continue? See, that's a different type of story right there. So look at how Stephen A. Smith is backing it up. Maybe he was insensitive because, but if it's anybody else, I said that he basically did die. He basically died.
Situations like this remind us all of a humanity we take for granted when it comes to y'all, but it's because of your greatness. It's because of what you bring to the table. It's because you can do so many things that most of us on this planet could never dream of doing, that people do that sometimes. So take that into consideration and know that on a morning like this morning, we're all with Hamlin, and we're all with the NFL community, and we're all with professional athletes everywhere, because we truly understand that y'all are things we could never hope to be.
Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Get well soon.
Hold on.
Athletes everywhere, because we truly understand that y'all are things we could never hope to be.
Hold on.
Could never dream of doing. It's because they marvel at the greatness of you. And sometimes situations like this remind us all of a humanity we take for granted when it comes to y'all, but it's because of your greatness. It's because of what you bring to the table. It's because you can do so many things that most of us on this planet could never dream of doing, that people do that sometimes.
Bro, it amazed me. It amazed me. Yo, what's good, dog? So, Skip get a pass from everybody. When it comes to Stephen A. Smith, they give niggas a pass. I don't see him giving Kyrie I didn't see him give Kyrie a pass for not taking the vaccination. I didn't even see them come out and apologize. We have people now admitting to the vaccination death toll. Nobody want to stand up and say nothing about it, though. None of these people, they still out here promoting vaccination. Yet, you got companies being sued right now for firing employees over the vaccine. I don't see them say, we sorry, Kyrie. We sorry to the dude in the Warriors. You know, they made him take it. But at the same time, we see players dropping dead in their prime, bro. Some people want to say it's not the vaccine. If it's not the vaccine, then why are people being sued now? Why are people being sued now? Why is Fauci now in trouble? So is the vaccine good for us or is it bad for us? Make it make sense. I don't see how Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharpe, people like them, bro, they can go in on niggas that look like them. But yet they be so calm and have all the right words to back up their homeboy. I can't wait to show y'all what he said about Dana White. And then I put the other videos about what he said about some other players. I can't wait till tonight. I can't wait to show y'all. It's amazing how they got all the excuses in the world for this man. And that nigga said, I'm standing on it.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? In today's video, insensitive after he video,
Let me see, I
want to hold y'all to Skip Bayless responding to the back.
I'll admit up front.
Now, this the video I was telling y'all when he said that his owner messaged him. I think this is, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm still shook up by what happened last night to Damar Hamlin. In fact, I'm still wrecked. In fact, I'm not sure I'm capable of doing this show today. But after...
Man, you gotta be on. You gotta stop. You gotta stop that bullshit. Oh man, these people be
barely sleeping on it, I decided to give it a try. Maybe I'll fail. Maybe we will fail, but we're going to try. We wrestled through much of the night whether to even do a show today because
bro, stop bullshitting
in
me.
our minds.
The same man just say he stood on what he said is now saying this is the one that Shannon Sharpe skipped. He didn't come to this show. After, you know, the shit happened, he skipped it the next day. But this nigga said he don't know how he gonna do the show when he just said, I stood on what I said.
We almost can't win with this because the last thing we want to try to do is come off as insensitive to what this young man is going through in a life or death situation. The last thing we want to do is offend anyone by trying to do what we always do, which is just talk about sports. Obviously, my partner, Shannon Sharpe, is not here today. I look forward to seeing him tomorrow.
All right, guys, that's it for today's video.
Damn, I thought he had the full thing. Damn. Shout out to Self-Talk. I thought he had the full video where he actually speaking on it, but I should have had that video. He said, Skip, he said, beat face. That nigga skilled, bro. So apparently, you know, like I said, Matt Barnes and other people was speaking on it. Fuck, man, I thought that was the full video of him talking about it.
By now, we have all seen what Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe are going through publicly. Thus, Matt Barnes provides some behind-the-scenes insights.
I just feel of late he's been
They call him a bad face.
very disrespectful and out of pocket, and that's normal. But he's been that way to Shannon, and you can see Shannon bite his tongue. You can
Bingo, what I said. This grown-ass beast of a player right here. This beast of a player gotta get these custom-made suits. Bite his tongue for that little, as Brody said, Brody called him a bat face. This beast of a man right here. When he talking to that dude, he gotta bite his tongue. He can't say what he really want to say. That shit just sound crazy to me. You said go to damn DPOV. He got the full video of that? I bet. Because I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all what he said.
Yo. Shut up, punk. Let me do this right here. You just walked in the door talking stupid.
Able to play football for the rest of that night, as you know. This went on and on and on to the point.
Yeah, he lied, basically. I'm going to move forward because we got some more topic to get to. But basically, Skip lied. He lied. I mean, the nigga crazy, bro. And people giving him a pass. I mean, y'all can go see it, though.
Deep breaths from not jumping across that table and wringing that man's neck. But I think Skip's day is coming. And it may not be from a firing standpoint because, you know, we know white men in this profession can kind of get away and do with, you know, what they want.
Facts.
This is what it is. And it makes good TV. Remember, controversy sells. So, of course, Fox are going to want to keep those type of ratings.
Now, let's be clear. Bayless being a pariah is nothing new. He ruffles feathers every chance he gets, disrespects players like Dak Prescott for suffering from anxiety and depression, goes after head coaches like Mike McCarthy for being overweight, and even wrote articles years ago, like he did 5 days after 9/11, with the title, Athletes Failed in Duty to Provide Us an Escape, writing, I spent Wednesday and Thursday hearing outrageous...
This nigga been tripping for a long time then. This nigga been tripping for a long time, bro. How the fuck you blame the athlete for giving you a way to escape? Man, nah, okay, we done with that nigga. Man, that nigga been tripping for a while, bro. So he blaming athlete because of 9/11. They needed a way out. They needed to escape emotionally from what just happened to the entire world being in shock due to 9/11 and the planes and all that terrorists. So he looking for the NFL player to give him some entertainment to escape the pain. Man, this nigga tripping. That nigga been tripping for a long time, bro. All right.
Bello on the bello.